Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. So it's been officially released that Paul George is no longer going to be returning to the OKC Thunder. I am going to link you guys to the source in the description below. So yeah, man, that just leaves the OKC Thunder in a really bad place because pretty much it's so unbelievable because like we all thought this was going to be an absolute beast team. I mean, I know like Stephen A. Smith at the beginning of the season said that this team was going to win the NBA championship or at least compete against the Golden State Warriors. People were saying the trade with Victor Oladipo was one-sided and everything like that. Guys, Paul George is gone from the OKC Thunder, and it leaves to be said, what is next for this Thunder's team, guys? We are going to do a 2-season rebuild and see if we can get this squad back on the right track because otherwise, man, I don't know. I'm very curious to see how this team does right here. So I guess let's go ahead and get right started on this. Good thing is you guys still have a former MVP in Russell Westbrook. The dude's an absolute beast. So I mean, the team, with Paul George, without Paul George, finished with like roughly the same record. I think 38 or 48 wins on the season this year, and they had 47 the year before. So I mean, Russell Westbrook is still going to get you W's. Steven Adams is only 24, one of the better centers in the NBA. Melo, I know a lot of people said that Melo was, maybe not the greatest fit for this team anymore. But I mean, the small forward position is open. He's on a 1-year contract. He doesn't want to be on the bench anyway. A contract year for Melo is great because he is going to be motivated to play his all-time best basketball in hopes of getting another really good contract after this NBA season. So who knows, man? I mean, the team chemistry-wise, it might work out. I mean, you got Raymond Felton, decent backup point guard. Maybe try to re-sign him back. Roberson will be back. So defensively, Roberson's going to bring some nice things to this team. But ultimately, guys, I mean, you want to go out there, get a stretch four. That's what we're going to try to do this video. Melo at small forward position. The idea of, if they would have kept Paul George, it's like, okay, well, Melo's kind of the odd one out. But I mean, the fit is there now. So the fit is absolutely there. So let's go ahead, guys, and get started on this. As far as the NBA draft, I'm not going to worry about that. We don't have a good draft pick anyway because, I mean, they were in the playoffs and everything like that. So rookie signings, we get, they had a second-round draft pick. I think, I don't remember how they lost their first-round draft pick, but they do not have it. So team player options. Paul George declined his player options as expected while Carmelo Anthony accepted his. So let's go ahead and go to these qualifying offers and nothing there. All right, free agency. This is where it gets interesting because like outside of, I guess they do have some bitch-ass contracts on this team, but really what this team needs is a power forward, man. So, I mean, I guess like somebody like Melo could play the power forward position if we wanted to go for maybe a Tyreek Evans, who I think is pretty expensive. Yeah. Salary-wise, guys, we don't have much going on here, so we might just have to go for a low player. Like Ilyasova might be decent. A Michael Beasley, he is 80 overall, but also pretty damn expensive for what we can afford. The route of the trade might be the way to go. But I mean, like Ilyasova, he's been killing it on the 76ers, so just to like come on this team and spread the floor out for Russell Westbrook and Carmelo Anthony, it could be pretty big time for him. So I think I'm going to throw him a nice little contract right here, just maybe a 2-season. Can play small forward at times if needed. As far as other guys go for, we just simply do not have the money to spend right now. So I feel like this first season, the goal is going to be to just ride out with Melo. And then that second season, it's like, okay, do we want to bring him back or where do we want to go from there? Mike Scott, also another great choice, athletic, great 3-point shooter for the power forward position. So both those guys, okay, I can get both of them. Maybe if I got to renounce some rights here. There we go. Okay, I just didn't do that in the first place. Maybe I should have, but it's all good. All right, so can I get both these guys now? I don't understand how this don't work, man. Like, the freaking rights are renounced. But I would actually rather have Mike Scott over Ilyasova because Mike Scott's only 30, he's 31, so you get an extra year right there. And yeah, Mike Scott just had a really good season, so we'll accept that. As far as the rest of this goes, I mean, not really going to sign anybody else here this NBA offseason. I guess we'll go back for our point guard. Maybe a good, like TJ McConnell will be solid. Trey Burke. Raymond Felton was getting really old, so I really don't want him. Shabazz is actually pretty damn cheap. Hopefully we can afford him too. And we cannot afford him, so whatever, bro. Okay, man. Damn, this team had no money freaking left. Let's go for TJ McConnell on a 2-year deal. See if we can sign him up. Also cannot get him. Our money situation is not great. So I think at this point, we'll just go to the beginning of the regular season and maybe try to fill out the roster there. Guys, this first season, we're going to ride and die with Melo. Hopefully, it's more of a ride. Pause. What? Okay, let's go ahead, guys. Hit up that regular season. Okay, so this is where our team looks like going into this first season. Russell Westbrook, Roberson in the backcourt. We got Carmelo Anthony starting at the small forward position. No doubt the second option of this team now, like no questions asked. Mike Scott. So what does Mike Scott do exactly? Well, last season, about 8 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. 3-point shot, I mean, 31%. I know there were stretches where he was a bit better than that. He has an 84 3-point shot in this game. Also 95 mid-range shot. And realistically, guys, like, we're not going to expect him to want to be like, yo, man, give me that basketball. If your bitch ass is open Michael Scott from The Office, man, you're gonna be like Dunder Mifflin, man, okay? Like, we will freaking deliver that paper to you, man. Just saying. Okay, had to get my Office joke in there because his name is Michael Scott. So, whatever. But yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and simulate this season, see how this team does. I mean, Luke Babbitt, great 3-point shooter off the bench with Patrick Patterson. Abrina's always a solid shooting guard. You got Shelvin Mack on this team. If we do need like a backup center at times, we do have, okay, yeah, bitch ass Kyle Singler, you ain't going to play, man. We'll get Dakari Johnson in here at times too. But yeah, I think this team can still do pretty solid, guys. I'm feeling pretty good about this season right here. On paper, no, this team is not as good, but I think chemistry-wise, this team is much better, just due to the circumstance. So let's go ahead and simulate this first season, guys, and see just how good this Paul George-less team can really do. Okay, so despite losing Paul George, Russell Westbrook and the OKC Thunder still managed to finish 3rd place in the Western Conference, put up 51, potentially 52 wins here against the Memphis Grizzlies. Here we go. And, okay, finish the L in the season for the Grizzlies. That's never a good sign going to the playoffs. But Russell Westbrook, he going back into freaking West Beast mode, guys. 32 points, 10 rebounds, and about 10 assists per game, 2 steals. So that's fantastic. DeAndre Ayton, Rookie of the Year. Malcolm Brogdon, 6-man. Rudy Gobert, Defensive Player. Jordan Bell, Most Improved. And Mike D'Antoni, Coach of the Year. All-NBA first team. We got Russell Westbrook making it. Paul George went to the Dallas Mavericks on here. He'll probably go to the Lakers, but that's how 2K is sometimes. So you know how it is, man. Here is all the rest of the other teams for you guys to see. All right, let's check out these players' stats. Let's see how Melo did. We'll go to the team stats first, and we got, from a points per game standpoint, we are 9th in the NBA, so definitely not bad, from a defensive standpoint, we are the 4th best defensive team in the NBA, guys, giving up only 104.6 points per game. Player stats, okay, so Melo, that's Melo mode, guys. That is straight up Melo mode. 24 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. I feel like he could still definitely be that player. Like, there is no way he fell off that fast. This dude was one of the best scorers in NBA history, man. We got Steven Adams at 16 points and 12 rebounds, 2 assists, brought the defense. Mike Scott did fantastic as the power forward of this team, guys. 11 points, got a few rebounds, got some assists, played some defense, and he shot a very solid bitch-ass 28% from 3. You did exactly the opposite what I told you to do, man, and that is shoot 3-pointers, or at least make them. Whatever, okay, whatever, man. Bench unit also did okay out there. Definitely better scoring this time around. All right, first round, we do have the Dallas Mavericks. Ooh, yo, playoff P coming back to OKC. Rhyming accidentally. That was my Chris Move impression. It wasn't very good. Simulate current round. And, well, okay, so we beat the Dallas Mavericks 4 games to closeout game looking like this. Sorry, playoff B, man. You go on playoff home. 32 points, 16 assists for Russell Westbrook, 23 and 6 for Mike Scott, and 22 for Carmelo Anthony. Next up, the Golden State Warriors. I do not expect to beat them. Simulate current round. And yeah, we lose 4 games to 1. Or 4 games to 1. Can't be mad about that. Really was not expecting to beat them. This team just, I don't know what it's going to take for Russell Westbrook to ever get past the Warriors, but it's going to take a lot more than what they have right now. But yeah, guys, this is going to be, oh damn, Bucks almost won the playoffs. All right. This is going to be a 2-season rebuild, so we got 1 more season left in us here. Once again, not going to worry about the NBA draft because I don't even know if we have a draft pick. If we do, it's not very good anyway. So we end up getting Luka Samanic with the 27th pick overall. He is going overseas. That's fine. He is a power forward. So, I mean, good 3-point shooter. So, from Croatia, I'll take him. I mean, I'm not going to be able to use them all, but I'll still take him. Patrick Patterson accepted his player option. Terrence Ferguson, bitch-ass Kyle Singler, finally gone, man. The dude got freaking paid $25 million for 5 years to literally not do anything, man. Sit on his... I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it, man. Okay, qualifying offers, Demetrius Jackson. I'll offer it to him. CJ Williams, sure, Jakari Johnson, also Alex Abrinas. Sounds good to me. Moratorium period. Okay, so, yo, LeBron, come team up, man. Nah, we still got pretty much a bitch-ass contract situation here. I really do want Avery Bradley on this team. Let me actually go to the cap holds real quick. Damn, he got a freaking $42 million cap hold. Damn, Melo, that's not great. That's definitely not great. You know what? I might actually renounce that because if I could find somebody else on this team, like Rudy Gay is a hell of a lot cheaper, man. He's 82 overall. So I think I'm going to renounce that on him, guys. Cap hold. And hopefully that frees up money now, right? That frees up money, right? In theory, is that how it works? I don't know, man. I've been doing all these rebuilds, and I still don't understand this shit sometimes, man. All the freaking bitch-ass 2K, how it can be. Paul George. Okay, so definitely not getting Paul George back. I definitely want Rudy Gay on this team. I'm going to throw him the contract. And he goes to the Philadelphia 76ers. Okay, well, that was kind of my plan, was get him on the squad. Whatever, bro. Who else? We got Damari Carroll, 79 overall, $6 million. I might as well throw the offer back at Melo again. I mean, $20 million. I would probably give him that for 2 seasons. We don't really have any better options at this point, so he'll come on the team. Damari Carroll to the Nuggets. Okay, so thankfully we got Melo back because just nobody's signing with us this video. It's all good. That's kind of how it is sometimes. Tyler Zeller, we definitely need a better big man off the bench. So Zeller signed him up for the $14 million contract. Mike Scott did okay. I don't really see any better options. I guess like a Thaddeus Young. Okay, cannot afford him at all. What else we got out here, guys? Taj Gibson, Jonas Jerebko's okay, 78 overall player. I'll sign him up just because, you know, it's a pretty cheap contract. As far as like trades go, is there any good trades out there we can be made? I guess maybe like a Roberson, if we want to do that route, I suppose. Let's see what we can get for a Patrick Patterson. And I'm going to toss in Roberson, guys, and see if we can get us like another, like, you know, decent third option at the shooting guard position, toss in a future first round draft pick. So we got Brook Lopez, Deladova, Sindorius Thornwell, Alan Williams, CJ Miles, Ryan Anderson, Brook. Okay, so yeah, not really feeling any of these at all. What about just a trade, maybe with just Roberson? And I'll even toss in our future rookie right there, just because he might be pretty solid. So we'll see what that can get us. Probably has some pretty decent trade value. Alfred Payton, no. DJ Wilson, no. Luke Kennard, Langston Galloway. That's actually pretty solid, man. I actually like that trade a lot. Luke Kennard, I mean, 97 mid-range shot, 89 three-point shots. So him with Russell Westbrook in the backcourt, like that, he could really spread the court out for him. Langston Galloway, good, decent backup shooting guard. I think I'm going to try this trade out, guys. Yeah, defensively, you lose a little bit of something. We get a hell lot more offense back. Luke Kennard over to Andre Roberson. So besides for that, I think we're pretty much good to go. Not a lot of other moves we can make at all. So let's go ahead, guys, and simulate to the beginning of the regular season. Okay, so this is what the team looks like this NBA season, guys. Russell Westbrook, Luke Kennard in the backcourt, Melo at the 3 spot, Mike Scott back at the 4. Hopefully he shoots better at 3. Steven Adams at the 5. Then we got Zeller, Jerebko, Abrinas, and Frank Mason to round out our 9-man rotation. Once again, I feel like we got more shooters on this team now, which is definitely good. Plus, Tyler Zeller to back up Steven Adams at times will be big for us too. So let's go ahead and simulate this season and see if we can actually maybe get past the Warriors, hopefully. Okay, so a really nice second season, a record of 50-31, which is good for 4th place in the Western Conference, simulate through date against the Portland Trail Blazers, and finish the W against them, guys. MVP goes to, bitch ass drum roll, please. Okay, we got Russell Westbrook averaging a triple-double yet again, guys, at about 30 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists per game. Zion Williamson, Rookie of the Year. Wendell Carter, 6-man, DeAndre Ayton, Defensive Player, Most Improved also, and Steve Kerr getting Coach of the Year, guys, with the record of 66-16. All-NBA first team, no doubt. Russell Westbrook getting that. All-NBA second, and here is the All-NBA third. No other Thunder members, although Russell did get All-Defensive team also, which is important to note. Okay, player stats on the season. So we know what Russell's stats. Melo, once again, 25 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists. I mean, he's doing, guys, he's playing like an all-star. Those are all-star numbers. Like, they simply are. Luke Kennard at 14 points and 5 assists, looking like a really nice addition to this team. Also shot 43% from 3, which is about his career average and also what he shot in college. Steven Adams averaged a double-double. Mike Scott a bit better at 11 points per game. And 32% from 3, so bitch ass is improving, right? I'm sorry, Mike Scott. Zeller, Jerebko, Frank Mason, all nice, serviceable role players. First round, though, we do have the San Antonio Spurs with Kawhi Leonard. Do I feel like this team could get past them? I guess we're going to find out, right? Simulate current round. And it looks like we lost 4 games to 1. Yeah, I mean, I don't think this team is really built all that great for the playoffs. Once again, guys, it's hero ball for Russell Westbrook. We lose, it looks like in overtime, as Russell puts up 30 points, 14 rebounds, 18 assists, and 5 steals in the losing effort against the San Antonio Spurs. Luke Kennard, though, 28 points, 7 rebounds, 11 assists, 25 for Melo, playing 50 minutes. Damn, dude. But Kawhi Leonard, Rudy Gay, LaMarcus Aldridge absolutely take over. Anyway, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Let me simulate the rest of the playoffs here. Plain and simple, I want to know in the comment section below, what's going to happen to the OKC Thunder now that they don't have Paul George? Do you feel like they keep Melo? Do you feel like this team just blows things up and goes in a different direction? Let me know, guys. Thank you all so much for watching, and peace out, my friends.